what we are basically going to be doing is to construct a 90 degrees angle, construct a 120 degrees angle, construct a 45 degrees angle. These are three basic angles that we'll be constructing or developing at. So by the end of this video, you should be able to use the following tools to construct these angles. So one of those tools are the compass, right? We have the protractor, then the ruler. So these are the three basic things that you will need in your development. So how do we go about developing the 90 degrees angle? We just place our ruler horizontally, right? And then construct or rule one horizontal line, right? Like that. And then with the help of our compass, we stand at the middle, right, of the line that we constructed. We are going to be standing at the middle of the line. So we assume this is the middle of the line. So we stand there. Then we draw our semicircle, right? Like that. So how do we now develop our 90 degrees angle? So we are going to be standing. So let's label, first of all, let's label the points, right? Or the positions of our semicircle. So we are going to be labeling here as A, and then this side as B. Okay, so what we are going to do is to stand at both points, right, and then develop arc, individual arc, right. So we are going to be opening our compass, right, to more than half of the diameter of the line that we've constructed, or let's say the diameter of the semicircle, more than half of the diameter of the semicircle. So this should do. Then we construct an arc, just a simple arc, right, like that. That one should do. Then we stand at A. Then we do same. So okay, so let me draw this side well so that we get an intersection. So we have our line here, then we stand here. Okay, then we draw a line. So you see that these two arcs are going to intersect, right? Then with the help of our ruler, we join a straight line or a vertical line from the top to the bottom, right? Top to the bottom or the center of the semicircle. So we are going to join it that way. Right there. Then we draw a line like that. So we have our 90 degrees angle, right? Very simple. Some people also some people also can develop their 90 degrees angle in another way. And how is that way? They can do that by also constructing a semicircle and then developing an arc on both sides of the semicircle, and then stand on both arcs to also draw a different arc, right, to come up with your 90 degrees angle. So let's see how that is also done. So we are going to be drawing our horizontal line. So we draw a horizontal line. You make sure it's straight. We have our line. Then now we draw our semicircle. We stand at the middle. And then draw our semicircle. So you are standing at the middle of the line, right? Then you draw your semicircle. Okay, so what I meant was you are going to stand here at the first point. You see the previous diagram, the first point was labeled B, right? So we are going to stand at B and then draw an arc with the same measurement. We don't open or close our compass, right? It should be the same. You don't adjust it. Just leave it as how it is when you were constructing the semicircle, right? You just leave it that way. And then you draw your little arc just on the semicircle, just like that. Then you stand on the same arc that you just developed. Then you draw another arc again, right? Just like that. You draw it like that. Like that. So you have your two separate arcs that you are going to be standing on them to develop what? Your angle. So at this point, you can adjust the length of your compass, right? So you just draw an arc. Okay, so that should do. With the same measurements, you don't open or close your compass, you leave it as it is. Then you draw another arc again to get your point of intersection. All right, so now we are going to rule a straight line. Okay, so straight line like that. So now you have your 90 degrees angle, right? So we have our 90 degrees angle here, just like that. Okay, so this 90 degrees. Yeah. We have a 90 degrees angle. Then we go on to develop our 120 degrees angle. So with the 120 degrees angle, as you saw from the beginning, I first drew the 60 degrees angle, which is the first arc to your right, right? I mean this over here, right? So this is the 60 degrees. Then I stood on this same 60 degrees to construct what this arc, which is our 120 degrees arc. So to develop your 120 degrees arc, we have two ways. You either do as I've shown you right now, or you develop your first arc by standing at point B or standing at point A to develop your individual arcs, right? So with point A, you stand here, then you construct your arc, or you stand on this point, then you construct your 120 arc here. Very, very simple. Okay, so now we are going to be looking at how we can construct our 45 degrees angle. So with a 45 degrees angle, it's very simple. What you are going to be doing is to bisect your 90 degrees angle. So with the bisection of your 90 degrees angle, what we just mean is what? Dividing the 90 degrees angle into two, right? So how do we bisect or divide our 90 degrees angle? So with the bisect, we are going to be standing on the point B, right? Point B, then we draw an arc. So with construction, when you are constructing angles, right, you mostly do it arcs, right? They are basically like short lines that you are creating with your compass or with the help of your compass. So we stood at point B to construct the arc that we can see there. So now we do same for the other